The president of CUPE BC issued something of a rally cry at a meeting with city workers and others last night. Barry O'Neill urged the community to push back from the core review, especially as contract talks are formally underway.
About 150 people turned out to the meeting to hear Barry O'Neill refer to the core review process as a travesty. He urged those in attendance not to stand idly by and let the recommendations from Toronto consultants move forward. And he urged the entire community, not just the union, to push back.
We live here. Our parents lived here. We care about where we live. That is really not, oh, Barry, that's not true. There is union members. At birth, they weren't plugged, they weren't, got that spark plug in that stem. So we do care, and we're willing to work with our neighbors. It's all about, working with our community, not CUPE. It can't be CUPE.
Frank Everett was the only member of council to attend the meeting. He says the fact that he is both a councillor and a union leader doesn't faze him.
People will put you where they want you to be. Every time you have to make a decision, someone says you're that way for that reason, and they make their assumptions going forward. So it was an opportunity for me to listen to what people were saying tonight, and I think the message got out there.
The contract for the city's inside and outside workers expired at the end of last year. Talks are now officially underway, but Everett doesn't think what's transpired over the past year will make a difference.
I doubt that. I mean, negotiations is a process. It always takes a path of its own. People can try and dictate where it's going to go, but it's a mechanism to bring stability. So you go through that process and you reach a settlement, and people ratify it or not ratify it at the end of the day.
The city has hired a lawyer to conduct its contract talks, something that doesn't sit right with Barry O'Neill.
We're going into negotiations. We've always been good at it. We've never had a dispute. So what are we going to do as a result of that? Let's hire a lawyer to come in and do it different. What? That doesn't make any sense. So what's the explanation for that? I mean, I could see if it was going to be really bad, you would hire a councillor to negotiate.
O'Neill suggests the events of the past year have created bad blood between the city and the union. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.